There is a moment in every life where you feel the shift, not a loud moment, not a dramatic moment, just a quiet, unmistakable knowing. I can't stay where I have been. It's the moment when the old chapter feels too tight, when the routines that once made sense now feel heavy, when the identity you have carried no longer fits the person you're becoming. This moment is a threshold, a doorway, a transition, a sacred pause between who you were and who you are ready to be. Most people ignore this moment. They feel the discomfort and run back to what's familiar. They feel the stretch and call it fear. They feel the pull forward and label it uncertainty. But you're here because you're ready to step into your next chapter with intention, clarity, and courage. This is Elevate Daily with Lucy. Every new chapter begins with an ending. Yes, it does. But not all endings are dramatic. Some are quiet, some are internal, some are simply shifts in what you are no longer willing to tolerate. Endings sound like I don't want to live like this anymore. I'm done shrinking. I'm tired of repeating the cycle. I'm ready for more. You don't need permission to end a chapter. You only need honesty, and honesty is the first step towards your next level. Before you step into a new chapter, you must acknowledge the identity you're leaving behind. The version of you that settled, delayed, overthought, overgave. The version of you that played small, chose comfort over calling. That version of you wasn't wrong, that was necessary. They carried you through seasons you didn't know how to navigate, but they are not the version who will lead you forward. Your next chapter requires a new identity, one aligned with your vision, not your history. Every time you step into a new chapter, fear shows up. Yeah, I know that fear. Fear always does. Not because you're unprepared, but because you're expanding. Fear is not a stop sign, it's a signal that you're crossing into the unfamiliar territory. Fear says, this is new, this is bigger, this is different. But your courage says, and I'm ready. You don't eliminate fear, you walk with it. You use it. It becomes a tool that propels you. You move anyway. You choose alignment over anxiety. That's how chapters change. That's how people grow. That's how we evolve. That's how we elevate. And that's how you must grow and elevate. New chapters don't align with massive action. They begin with small, decisive step. One baby step, one baby choice at a time. One choice that says, I'm done repeating the old story. I'm choosing the future over the familiar. I'm ready to overcome the next version of myself. Your next chapter is not waiting for perfection. It's waiting for decision. And decision is the moment your life shifts direction. It's exciting. I feel excited about it. But I know it can be scary, but we gotta face it if we must grow. Your next chapter will require new rooms. Rooms where your voice is valued, your ideas are welcome, your growth is supported, your identity is seen, your potential is recognized. But you can't enter new rooms with old self-doubt. You can't enter new rooms with expired confidence. No. You can't enter new rooms with clinging to old limitations. You gotta work on your mind. New rooms require new mindsets. Your next chapter begins when you walk into rooms that match your future, not your past. You're not a character in your story, you're the author. You decide what ends, what begins, what continues. You decide what no longer belongs. You decide what gets rewritten, what gets elevated. Your next chapter is not something you wait for, it's something you create. You're the creator of your reality, and I want you to be empowered and start creating. And creation begins with clarity. Who am I becoming? What do I want? What am I ready to release? What am I ready to claim? Your answers shape the narrative of your life, and it is possible. Feel the shift, feel the readiness, feel the quiet courage rising inside you. You're strong. You're standing at the threshold of a new chapter, and I know you got this. Not because life forced you here, but because you grew here, because this is where you're meant to be. This tipping point is where you are meant to be right now. The page is turning, the story is evolving, and you are becoming someone your past self will be proud of. Ask yourself, what is one step I can take today that aligns with the chapter I'm stepping into? Take that step, honor that step, let it lead you forward. Your next chapter isn't waiting, it's unfolding right now, it's happening like a movie. The reel is moving, it's turning because you chose it, and you can do this. I look forward to hearing your story. I look forward to hearing your testimony, and I celebrate with you already. This is Elevate with Lucy, and I love you.